Good afternoon, outliers. Man, I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. I didn't get a chance to vote last night. My polling place closed at 5. I promised my kids that they could go and push the button for Trump. So we haven't had a chance to do that yet. It looks like it's going to be next week. My polling places are staying open until 7 each night. So we'll make it happen next week. Trust me, I'm going to make it happen. Have you voted yet? That's what I want to know. Be sure you go vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I think we all know who we should vote for. Dave is here. Randy's here. Wes is here. Happy hump day. Good to see you, Michael. Happy Tuesday, Tug. You done went back to 1985. You done driven 88 miles an hour back in the past. Good to see you, Jean-Louis. Dave says he's voting tonight. Voting to make his voice heard. I got to tell you, we were having a internal outlier meeting earlier today, and we were all talking about how excited we were to go vote, and all of us on the call were like, man, we've not ever been this excited to vote. So I am super stoked to do so, and I hope you are as well. Tug's laughing at that. Peter, good to see you. All right, want to jump into this video real quick, and then we have quite a lot to do today, so let's jump right into it. So this video is called NBC is having a complete meltdown. Donna, can you believe that? Let's see.
With the idea of mass deportation, largely. You have criminals in this country who are destroying our nation. They're coming in here, getting earmarked bills and policies.
Oh, this poor young man. He looks so nervous.
To open up businesses, get free housing, get access, easier access than those who are legally immigrated to this country to welfare and other benefits. So, like, as a taxpayer, we have to pay for these guys to have luxuries of life, and we don't get anything, especially Black Americans who suffer so much in the system under Democrats. We don't get anything. That's insane. You talk about Springfield, Ohio, and the whole thing with the fluff talk of, grabbing the soundbite about Haitians or whatever is eating cats and dogs. Y'all trying to change the narrative of what he's really talking about, change the narrative of really what we're talking about, and telling us that's what we should be discussing. No, this is what we're discussing. This is America, and this is what America is about and what we're discussing.
Bullseye. That's what you call a truth bomb. The legacy media continues to erroneously think they get to dictate the terms of the debate. And
it really is, man, just looking at how everything has gone over the last, 100 days or whatever she's been running for president. It's I mean, everybody's coming out. Not everybody, but a lot of people are coming out and saying, we are so tired of this, right? And the funny part is, by the way, I learned yesterday, it's not Kamala, because you wouldn't say Pamela, right? Like Pamela, it's Kamala. And so when they said it's Kamala, like Pamela, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. All right, so Kamala. The last several weeks, so many people are turning against Kamala. And basically they're over the rhetoric of let's turn the page. Let's move on from this. Let's try a new way forward. And it's like, unfortunately, the problem with your messaging is the fact that you are the one causing these problems. You literally stamped, signed, put your endorsement on every single Joe Biden initiative. So you can't tell me that you're the change candidate here. And enough people are said, I'm done with this. And enough people are frustrated over the fact that they can't buy groceries like they used to. I was just talking to somebody this morning, and he's like, dude, my groceries have gone up 2.5 times, nearly 3 times as much as it used to cost to feed my family. I can't even go to McDonald's without it costing at least $50, is what he said. And I'm like, I get that. I get that for sure. So why would we vote for more? I don't know. You do you. You do you. Tug says, small problem. I was scrambling to put the trades on yesterday. When I tried to get out of so it was 3. Market closed. I'm up $444 at the moment. Way to go, dude. What happened with so? Dang. Way to go. That's awesome. Hey, Sebastian, good to see you. Nice, says Michael. Yeah, that's an outlier trade right there. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Why did we get out of this? I don't remember. Was it heat map stall? That's what it was. Let me go over here. Outlier trading room. Got out of so heat map stall. Yeah, way to go, man. Oh, by the way, I do want to point out that I don't know the future. Neither do you. Neither does Outlier. We're just putting the best data forward, right? And of course, whenever I take off my trades, I do so with a conservative viewpoint. And that's why I take them off when the heat map stalls. But congratulations. Wes says, let's fix everything by leaving the same people in charge. Yeah, freaking right. Tug says, I was going to get out this morning, but I saw the heat map got 1 green higher. Very cool. Dave says, avoid McDonald's for a bit. Bad news about the E. coli. McD's down $15 on the day. Oh, that is down about 5% right now. Yeah, that is not because Trump worked there. I'm sure the media is going to spin that and say that Trump, when he came in on Sunday, had a whole bag full of E. coli, right? He had his tumbler full of E. coli, and he sprinkled it on the fries, and then the fries went into the McDonald's distribution system, and now E. coli is present throughout all of the McDonald's. It's all Donald Trump's fault, or at least that's what they want to say, right? We're so over this. Give me a break. The media is done. You know what's not done? Our market analysis. Let's go. Welcome to the Outlier Trading Room. This is smart trading made simple. This is where we save time, make money, start winning with less risk together as a team. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm your rich Uncle Chris. I've twice been awarded top 100 people in finance. I've been successfully trading since 2009. I'm a partner with Outlier, and this is my style of trading using Outlier. I call it the golden ticket trading strategy. Now, how does Outlier work? It's a 4-step process. Number 1, Outlier monitors investor reactions to changing market conditions, news, price movements, and the economy. Number 2, Outlier determines if investors are acting irrationally fearful or greedy, and by how much. That's the key point, by how much. Outlier gives buy and sell signals when those irrational behaviors reach an extreme. And number 4, allowing you to get into the stock before the Outlier move happens, like in so. I got out before the Outlier move happened. But Tug didn't. Tug's rolling in it today. Congratulations again, Tug. 10 were hospitalized and 1 died because of Donald J. frickin' Trump. At least that's what the news headlines were saying, I'm sure. All right. Let's go to the next step here. Oh, today's member highlight. Oh, we got a lot to chat about today. All right. You know I love sharing what's going on in the Discord, and I tell you what, it is awesome. So this morning, I'm working on some marketing material, and I had a few questions. And if you don't mind, please do me a favor. Go up in the Discord to this question here. If you want to DM me directly, because 2 people have already, or if you want to reply in the group messaging, either way is comfortable with me. Or whatever's more comfortable with you is fine with me. I had a question about the psychology of why you decided to try Outlier. That's really what I'm trying to get after, right? Because in this industry, there are so many scammers, so many people who are saying that they're going to deliver big things, and it's just not going to happen, right? They're going to give you Lamborghinis and private jets by the end of the week. Clearly, we don't do that. So what I'm trying to get is, what is it to you that spoke to you about Outlier, and what convinced you that Outlier was right? So if you don't mind, I had a handful of questions like, what did you try in the past that didn't work? What were you trying to solve when you grabbed Outlier? What specific part of Outlier is useful for you? What was the moment when you were like, all right, let's do this, I'm in? Those kind of questions, right? It doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be anything special, but I am trying to get some information from you guys, if you don't mind. Max noticed that we needed to close well because it's in a order block. Yeah, this is cool, right? So this order block wasn't there when we put the trade on yesterday, but it does take a handful of days for order blocks to materialize. And it is actually going to close on top of that order block, so it could just go away. But we're going to close well today no matter what. Mahesh was saying he'd love everyone's opinion. And we did get some feedback from Alex. I appreciate Alex taking the time to give his thoughts out here. I will tell you very honestly and very truthfully, this is not the place to get Lambos and private jets. So if you came here looking for that, I'm not the guy to give it to you. Sorry. But if you are here because you're interested in finding a trading strategy that we have optimized and now is running at, it's actually going to be higher than that after we put in the details earlier. We're around about 80% win rate, over 100% return for the year. then you're in the right spot, right? I can't guarantee it's always going to happen like that, but now that we have figured out the way to use OVTLYR in a very real sense, things are going really well, right? And yeah, there may be plenty of trades that only make 2 to 10% in profit, but that's because I trade deep in the money options, right? I don't know how many people you follow on the internet are trading deep in the money options. Probably zero, because that's the way the professionals do it. A lot of them are probably trading well out of the money options. And yeah, those can go up 100, 200, 500%. But they're also like 180 delta is worth 420 deltas, right? So if you're buying 420 deltas to my 180 delta, yeah, it's going to show a smaller percent change. But overall, we're going to have the same results here. So I appreciate Alex putting his time out there. Mark had a couple things to say. Goran talked about his buy and sell signals. In fact, I need to put this over in the share your big wins section real quick. And then I need to say posting for Goran. So, of course, always keep in mind that I'm just doing my style of trading. And that's why I like to start every day by saying, this is my style of trading. And it may not work for you, right? This style of trading may not be right for you. In fact, Leo, who we talked about last week, he's selling spreads and he's doing an incredible job with that, right? And that's a different style of trading. Jorn was asking about what the plan will be for the trades. I told him I'm going to go ahead and get out of everything. And then Alex says, or I'm sorry, Sebastian says, hey, Alex, I understand your frustration about a trade. That gain's only about 10% or so. That's a small winner. Chris's trading aims to avoid big losers. Have a small loser and a small winner, but the hunt for the big winners. Since July, the golden ticket trading strategy is in place and had some momentum until now. My account went up by over 40% in just 3 months. Way to go, Sebastian. While only having 3 periods of a couple days of trading. Oh, yeah. To that point, up by 40% and only 3 windows of trading. Thank you, Sebastian. The rest of the time, we were waiting for setup to be ideal for the next trade. If you can check the trade since July, or maybe Chris can show them on a live stream, you can see for yourself. Sebastian, thank you so much, my friend. I'll drop this over in the share your big wins as well. So yeah, we're always here on the Discord, right? That part of my job is just making sure that the Discord is a great place for you to be. So please continue to put your feedback out in the Discord. Let us know how we can help you, or if you see anything, right? We actually are, if you can believe this, trying to make OVTLYR better on every day, right? Every single day, Mahesh and me and Mark are looking at OVTLYR saying, how can we make this even better? To that point, Mahesh actually was asking me to start looking at some upgrades this morning in, I'll go to Well real quick. On the overlay backgrounds, because the overlay backgrounds, it's red, green, and white, right? If it's trending up, if it's trending down, if it's trending sideways. Now, Mahesh and Mark had built a different algorithm with that included price, it included some trends, it included the heat maps, it included lots of things. But Mahesh was looking at what are the differences in what they've built versus the 10, 20, 50 criteria that I've been using for ever. And so what Mahesh is doing actually probably in the next couple of days is he's going to run a back test to see if my type of trend overlay, green for bullish, red for bearish, and white for no trend at the moment. If my 10, 20, 50 criterias are greater in returns than their overlays that they've created using their algorithms. So I'm very curious to see where that is, to see how that goes. But like I say, we are actively, honestly trying to make OVTLYR better on a daily basis. Right, so keep that in mind. Tug says, not intentionally, I'm just slow. Michael says he's out. Randy, it always surprises me at the huge volume of out of money options. I'd rather be in the money. Dude, me too. Save was a lot of fun if we traded this today. Let's go look at Save. Didn't Save have a giant sell-off like 2 weeks ago? Someone told me about Save in the Discord. Oh, yeah. There it is. Look at this. It went from 2 to $1.50. Now it's up to 3. That's where the E. coli came from. They got it out of Spirit Airlines and they gave it to McDonald's. Thank you, Donald J. Trump. Now we can fly safely on Spirit Airlines. Okay, let's get back over to here. So, like I say, be sure to share your stories in the Discord, and do me a favor, please fill in those questions, because I'm just trying to get into the mindset of our customers, trying to make everything better for you. Don't forget the first of OVTLYR is telling everybody about OVTLYR and hitting the like button. I know you're already subscribed, but that tells YouTube to tell everybody about OVTLYR too. Now, let's go take a look at the market. 10 over 20, price over the 50. That's what I want to see. And I'm not very confident about that. In fact, I think if we leave this on for a little bit, it may end up closing under. It may very well end up closing under the 20 period EMA, which is a get out trade to me. Where's that at? Here. No, here. If it closes under the 20, wait to put on new trades until it closes back over the 10 again. And this is a decent enough sell off that I want to get out. When you combine that with the market breadth pulling in sharply, the market breadth crested over on October 17th, and now looks like it might be under the 10 EMA. Oh, I'm sorry, I put that here. Looks like it might be under the 10 EMA again today. I mean, it's right. It's kissing cousins right there. I'm not really sure if it's over or under. I don't see the percent for that. So I'm going to go ahead and play it conservative, right? And I'm going to go ahead and close everything. So that was your market breadth right there. And it's not looking so bullish, right? We've got the SPY signal still a buy. Market trend is still bullish, but waning hard, waning hard. Market breadth is also waning hard. And as Randy says, it looks like adios time. But you know what? I'm up on balance. How's your account look? Because I'm up on balance, right? I ain't even the least bit scared. In fact, I'll go through with you where I'm at. So let me get all these trades placed, and then I always like to show off where we're at after I've placed all my trades rather than before. So let's see. Let's go to Well. So I know on Well, that was the one where the heat map had stalled this morning. A beautiful trade, right? I love a good easy trade, up 1.5% basically from this moment, from yesterday to today. It like doesn't get easier than that. I love this, and it very well could continue on, but it's going to continue on without me. I'm going to go ahead and get out. We were in the 125s, close full position. The Well, November, yeah, this wasn't the one for December. Well, November 15th, 125s. Let me see if I can get 840. Working that at 840. We'll let that sit and work for a minute, because the plan is to just get out of everything. See if we can get advantageous prices today. Going over to OHI. OHI, actually, I don't have a reason on this stock in particular to get out, but market sell-off trumps everything, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get out of OHI. Also, another easy trade. And this one was December, wasn't it? Oh, I got filled on 840 at 840 on Well. Thank you very much. OHI. Close full position. This was the December's. OHI, December 20th, 39s. 3 is mid price. We get in. OHI. We got 365 or 265 yesterday. Just for fun, I'm gonna try 305. I'm just not gonna get filled. I'm gonna try. No, I'm not gonna get filled. Did I fill? No, not filled. All right, let's work that down. All right, still closing all of OHI. I'll try a 3 on the nose. Filled at 3. Okay. As it says 305 is midpoint now. Son of a gun. All right, so I'm out of 2. Let's go ahead and make it 3. BX. Yeah, BX. Let's talk about BX yesterday. All right, BX yesterday. It was around this point I said, let's wait and see what it's going to do. Right at the top of the hour. And then it ran the rest of the day. Right? It closed a good 20 cents over my It looks like it closed about 20 cents over my stop point. 68.72. Looks like it closed at 69.67, something like that. Point is, this fit my rules. Absolutely 100% fit my rules. Where was that at? Half ATR. That fit my rules because it closed right above. But you know what? It came back today. And so I don't want you worrying about I don't want you worrying when something like that happens, because it happens, right? We can't control that. Early on in the day, it was up, but now it's coming back down. And that's why we put on more than one trade. Why are we leaving OHI? Oh, I'm leaving OHI because not so much that OHI is the problem. And by all means, Peter, it may still be good for you. I'm looking at the market selling off here, which may not quite hit that 20, but it's close enough to me. It made me a little bit anxious a minute ago. But also the market breadth has pulled in. Market breadth is starting to turn bearish. I would not be surprised if this actually went negative tomorrow, or yeah, totally bearish, because it's right on that. So that's why it's just market sell-off. And so when it's market sell-off, I'm gonna get out of everything. You're welcome, my dude. I'm glad you're here, and great questions. Okay, let's go back to BX. Yeah, unfortunately, didn't work out. And it definitely would have been better yesterday. I have no qualms in saying, yeah, I would have preferred to get out yesterday. But I was following my rules, and it's what it is. It's really easy to Monday morning quarterback that's for sure. Let's see if I can get 705. Build at 705. So close at 705. Okay. So let me do this. Let me update the Discord on the trades that I just closed. And then we'll go through and look at portfolio analysis. So give me a moment here. So we closed that one. Closed well first. Reply. And Sebastian, I really liked your point about how we've only had small windows of time to trade right now. The volatility has been here, right? And for a lot of people, it's probably really frustrating. But I don't feel very frustrated. I actually feel pretty happy, pretty stoked. All right, what do we close well for? 840. Let me update the portfolio at 840. So I got in at 750, got out at 840, which is a beautiful trade. I love that. I got out at 840. So that's an 11.27% return, which was a 2.23% portfolio impact. And I'm going to put on here market sell-off. And you know what? That 2.23% portfolio impact, that 11% win may not be big enough for you, right? And by all means, if you want to trade for more, go ahead. But I'm going to go ahead and get out. OHI. Now, I will tell you, one of the things that I learned from Mark Minervini, who was one of my direct hands-on mentors, was you want to trade scared. All right. The last thing you want to do is be in some diamond hand idiot who loses their entire account because, yeah, you have diamond hands. You got diamond hands. I'm not going to lose because I got diamond hands. And then you get fucked. There's my French for the day. Get out at 3. All right. Again, an 11.19% win, which was a 2.98% portfolio impact market sell-off. And then let's talk about BX. Yeah, to that point, what I was trying to say with Mark is that he's the first person to tell you you want to trade as scared as possible. You don't want to lose anything. You want to get your wins while you can. And then BX closed BX. and 62.5s. Just close that for 705, which was a loss. $30.39% loss. Not a great one. I'll agree. But this was a negative 3.62% portfolio impact. I don't know about you, but I like math. Math is real good. In fact, let's do a little math real quick. So I won 2.23, plus I won 2.98, cool, minus 3.62. Look at that, I'm up on balance. Let's take a look at their portfolio, what that looks like. All right, actuals, 22.59% right now for the year. I was right around 20% before we started this. In fact, I can tell you I was at 20.70%, and then took that loss, and then those two winners put me at 22.59. Now, perfect portfolio for the year. Let me fill that in real quick, right quick. Perfect portfolio, which is what I'm hoping to see for next year. Shows 105.43. That's pretty sweet, right? That's on 37 trades. That's it. So I feel like it was slightly higher. 105.96, 105.43. I think my math is off on there somewhere. But either way, yeah, up on balance. I ain't mad. Oh, I think I have my position size typed in wrong. Yeah, I must have done that. Okay, I'll fix that. Point is, looking good. Good to see you, Michael. So I don't know when the next time we'll be trading, right? Because I'm going to consider this market sell-off being that we sold off on breadth, we sold off on price, didn't quite hit under the 20, but close. What I want to see is I want to see it back over the 10 EMA, and that could be tomorrow, honestly. And then market breadth also showing bullish, because right now it's right kissing that 10 EMA. So we got to see which way it goes. But either way, that's going to wrap it for today. You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. My October, I am up. My October, I'm up 6.74% for October. Now, granted, I can't buy a Lambo with that. I can't buy a Lambo with that. You're right. But I'll continue doing that all day, every day. In fact, like I say, and to Sebastian's point, since July when we figured things out, not a single losing month yet. Not a single losing month yet. As it should be. All right. So thank you so much for coming to today's Outlier Trading Room. Thank you so much for being an outlier. Just enough to buy a Tesla. A Model Y Performance, by the way. Thank you so much for being an outlier. We couldn't do this without you. We want to pay you back every single day by helping you save time, make money, start with less risk together as a team. Don't forget, you can still get it. Get Outlier for just 90 cents a day right now. That's it. By getting that annual plan, definitely want to take that up if you don't already have that. Let us know if you need anything in the Discord. And of course, the first of Outlier, you should tell everyone about Outlier. And you hit the like button, right? I know you're subscribed already. You're very welcome, Dave. You're very welcome, Wes. And you're very welcome, everybody else watching. Have a fantastic afternoon, and we'll just happen to see if we get to trade tomorrow. But don't forget, go vote. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.